Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling? Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that. Punk and Bailey, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us, inspiring us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
Bringing us nobility and nostalgia, Charlotte Flair. You gotta wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for...
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And she kicks out.
Tried for it early. Running leg drop.
All measured up. Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
Oh, what a response.
Ooh. The Queen strikes with the big boot. Stomping. Ouch. Ooh. Got out of there at the perfect time.
Lots of counters from each out.
Uh-oh. Dragon sleeper applied. This could...
Letting go over hold here. Stepping through.
Oh, he's turning on the belly.
Made it to the ropes.
And that will break the hold. She's pumping herself up. Reaching. Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection.
Does Charlotte cap this off?
Into the cover.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bailey want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany. And it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Sometimes no amount of strategy can turn a lost cause. Be ready to pivot.
I'm aware of the risks. But I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but things don't always work out. Like when I was going to debut in Japan, my match was scrapped after a broken pipe flooded the building. With Survivor Series on the horizon, we really can't have things go sideways.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bailey. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
We come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bailey running away from a match? This is a new low.
In her defense, Bailey never explicitly said it would be her, Saxton. Whether that's strategy or fear, well, that's anyone's guess.
Charlotte doesn't have time to worry about that now as Shayna Baszler, the apparent heart of Mutiny, has bad intentions.
From behind. Back suplex.
And she finds an answer to Charlotte.
Forward smash! Roundhouse kick!
That was nasty.
Narrowly escaping there.
Body slam. And right there, Shayna being shown that her competition isn't lacking a fighter's mentality themselves.
Yeah, as Charlotte was clearly asserting her dominance. She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Oh, ouch! So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oof.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Knocked down.
Oh, arm stop by Baszler.
What a counter!
Charlotte with the spear.
All her tools on display. The blessing of having the genetics of a Charlotte Flair showed through on that one. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
She turns that attack away.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection. Did Charlotte just end this?
Yes, Charlotte wins.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte.
Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bailey. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Tiffany Stratton is here as our special guest referee.
Here comes the role model.
Charlotte sending a message. That she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here. Bailey looking to get one early. A little slow to get her shoulder up.
Good job by the ref, seeing the kick out right away.
One of the more fair counts I've seen. Can't complain about the officiating there. Into a rear waist lock now. Finds the switch and is able to gain control with the headlock. A brutal knee strike.
That hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. Has control of their opponent.
Fall away slam into a kip up. Hooked up. Oh, look at the powered side slam.
Charlotte Flair setting her sights and lining her up. She managed to avoid that offense.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control. They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. These two trading one blow after another. Oh! Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down. Ooh. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Ooh! Oh! Exhaust.
Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now.
Oh my, that'll rock you. A big boot by Charlotte.
And the Queen hits a spear. That was perfect execution from Charlotte, and Bayley's in a compromised position.
Boy, take down the superstar.
Finishes with a bridge.
She kicks out with force.
An unbiased count from our guest referee.
No funny business with that count. She just got right down to business.
And she reversed it.
An elusive Bayley there.
Ooh, now that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
High angle belly to back suplex.
And that prevents Bayley's attack.
The Queen stepping through. Here's the figure four.
Yeah, now she's got a bridge into the figure eight. If she can do it, she's going to put this one away. And there it is. What the heck is happening, ref? Get into position, damn it.
Charlotte Flair can taste the victory. Moments away.
It's only a match.
They're trying desperately to find a way out of the figure eight.
Successfully so.
Yeah, but the damage has been done.
Right to the leg. Charlotte setting her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of mutiny.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs, a strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
This is weird seeing this on the road to WrestleMania 41. Okay.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let you and me take this to SmackDown. A stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me? Facing off? I'll be there.
Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty.
Yes, I'm about to do what you think I'm about to do.
Delivered into the barricade.
She fights back with the counter.
Wow. Flattened with a downward spiral.
Escapes out of that attack.
A running swanton.
Oh, goodness, what a moonsault.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. She could be on her way to a countout.
She somehow serves her right, not taking the competition seriously. The Queen strikes with the big boot.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
A ferocious attack against Tiffany here.
Charlotte displaying all of her ability.
A cross body from the middle rope.
Punishing the lower back.
Tiffany finds the advantage.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Charlotte's still in this.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Spear by Charlotte.
Charlotte channeling all of her aggression into that beautifully executed maneuver.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
The Queen has this wrapped up.
Makes the cover.
Caught in the act. The ref not allowing that to work.
Oh, drop kick hits the mark. What a splash. She saw that coming.
Ah, Charlotte caught by the counter.
Face first, good night. Sky high.
Way up there.
Charlotte experiencing a bit of a challenge to the natural in-ring ability she prides herself in.
Looking to finish it off.
Oh, she missed.
Trying to put this thing away. Shoulders down, rolled up.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just to step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
Well, I had forgotten how amazing those outfits were, Charlotte. Do you keep a wardrobe person on retainer?
Actually, I'd love their number. I'm thinking of getting myself one of those purple ones, for when I'm feeling a little extra.
I'm not sure you could pull it off, but I'd like to see that.
Me too. Seriously, though, convincing Tiffany to leave Mutiny and join us? That's huge.
They thought they had someone special in Tiff. But they're gonna find out that they just lost someone irreplaceable.
We're happy to have her on board. She's a game changer. Not to mention you too, of course.
It is great. But are we just gonna sit around and celebrate, or are we gonna talk about how we get ready for Survivor Series? What's the plan?
I'm sticking around on SmackDown. Gonna get some work in and make sure I'm at the top of my game.
Sounds good. When you're ready to make the next move, I'll find our final teammate on Raw.
Let's do it.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion, that's me. And architect of NXT, Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So, this is about your pride getting hurt. And I thought you were actually here to fight for WWE, not just patch up your bruised ego.
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I hear you, Seth, but I need to weigh all our options. I'll get back to you.
Don't take too long. Every day that passes is another day Punk has the upper hand. We need to strike fast. I refuse to sit on the sidelines when my legacy's at stake.
Understood.
Hey, Yus. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just keeping my head down and my fists ready. Planning the next punch. It's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. It'd be nice if a few more of our heavy hitters were taking a stand.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him, but it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Tried. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
No big deal. We're built for this fight. We just gotta be ready to throw down.
Yeet. Look, Oos, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just, with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Yeah, because in another minute, Mutiny might have taken over all of WWE. You said it yourself.
I've seen
this is no
the
time to
Seth
sit
path.
back.
I've seen
So I want you
the first half
and
of you.
your
I've
bro.
never seen the J
You're right.
path. So
If me and Jimmy
yeah,
can get straight, we could help WWE take Mutiny down once and for all.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not getting a reward for this.
What do you want, Oos? Because whatever it is, I don't have time for it.
Look, man, I just want to talk. That's all.
Talk? Bro, after everything that's gone down between us, you really think we still got things to hash out?
Listen, it's about Mutiny, man. They're tearing this place apart. We can't just sit back and watch.
Then why don't you go chat up the Rock? Final boss can be that final hero.
I tried, bro. Rock's too wrapped up in his own world to deal with this. But this ain't about him. It's us, Oos. I need you to help take down Mutiny.
You need me? Can't rebuild the bridge you already burned. This isn't like when we were kids fighting over the TV remote. It's real.
I know, but I wish it was that simple. Back then, We could throw down and be good after. All it took was a quick scrap and we're straight.
Yeah, I'd beat you up until Mom turned the hose on us.
Beat me up? Big bro, I remember laying you out until she cooled us off.
Is that right? Well, Mom ain't here now, and I got time before the show starts. How about we get in the ring and see who really needs saving?
Oh, it's on, Oos.
Yo, that felt right. Like old times. Clearing the air with the fight. Felt good putting all that stuff behind us.
For real, man. And hey, I'm sorry for not having your back with all that family stuff a few months ago.
Nah, I wasn't even upset about that. I was angry about, well, something. You know, I can't even remember what it was this time. Are you sure you weren't mad at me?
I don't think so. But maybe. Look, with our history, I'm sure one of us had heat with the other one for a legit reason.
Well, it's squashed now. And you know, if we can show up in the ring together, take on Mutiny side by side, maybe Rock will realize that it's time to put family first, not just the cash flow. That would really put the nail in Mutiny's coffin.
Yeet. But first things first, we gotta get our groove back. Let's line up a tag match. Knock off any...
I'm down, Oos. Let's remind everyone why we're the baddest tag team in the game.
And look who's back. Jay and Jimmy Uso together again.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso.
If the Usos have truly wiped their slate clean, the tag team division might need to buckle up. These brothers at peace means chaos for everyone else.
Indeed, Saxton, but with the Usos, it's only a matter of time before they're at each other's throats again. Enjoy the peace while it lasts. It never seems to stick for long. Here comes over 600 pounds of unbridled destruction.
Hey, as their name implies, all they care about is causing pain.
Now, these are the last two men you want to see charging your way.
And they might be the last thing you ever see if they do.
And they're...
And here we go. While we don't know exactly what sparked this Usos reunion, given their history, it must be something significant.
Absolutely, Michael. These brothers have had their share of conflicts, and they don't take more than just an olive branch and a greeting card to keep them on the same page.
And if they're not, we could be looking at a very short-lived reunion. The Usos are explosive together, but just as volatile when things go south.
From behind, Schoolboy.
Shoulders down.
For the win. Kicks out.
Too early for that pin attempt.
What a headbutt. Vicious.
And now placed in the corner. Drop on Enziguri.
Coming in off the tag.
Super kick. Jimmy taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
Super kick.
Tag made. Here we go.
Whoa, turn that kendo stick into a lawn dart.
Good, throw the match out.
Good call, ref.
And here we go. While we don't know exactly what sparked this Usos reunion, given their history, it must be something significant.
Absolutely, Michael. These brothers have had their share of conflicts, and it'll take more than just an olive branch and a greeting card to keep them on the same page.
And if they're not, we could be looking at a very short-lived reunion. The Usos are explosive together, but just as volatile when things go south.
Boom, and finish it off.
That's right, put your ones up in the air for main event Jey Uso.
There it is, the People's Punch.
Sent out to the center of the ring.
Super kick. On the mark.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. My goodness, did you hear that chop? Akam found himself in the wrong place there.
Destructive offense from Jimmy.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious. That'll turn your skin red.
Snapping the neck.
Good decision by the ref. Clearing the ring like that.
And saw what was coming there.
Goes into the corner. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Right across the larynx.
Oh, flying forearm on the mark.
Full Nelson. Sit out. Slam. And Jimmy now is dictating the pace.
Jimmy's definitely rolling right now.
Oh, he timed that.
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Backed up. And quick getting the arm up.
It is going to take a lot more. To keep him down.
And there goes Jimmy Uso. Set to the outside hard. Lands a kick to the gut.
Skull scooter, skull scooter, skull scooter. I clutch my car into a bridge. I don't care. Like you post that. That's all. With what? Hookers?
WWE Universe. You just saw the return of the Usos, and we lit up that ring. Ain't nobody can throw down like we do. But tonight was about more than just a reunion. It's about sending a message.
You know it, Oos. We put our issues aside because there's a bigger battle to fight against Mutant. But if we're gonna win the battle, we need the heaviest hitters. So I'm calling you out. Brock, where you at, man? You out there making movies, chasing that spotlight? While we're here fighting to save the company that made you. It's time to come back down to earth and pick a side, cuz.
But it's not just the final boss. We need every single superstar out there. Mutiny thinks they can break us down, turn us against each other. We're not having it. It's time for all of us in WWE to come together. Shut them down.
Survivor Series is coming, and it's our chance to show the world what we're really about. We're calling everyone to the front line. Let's make a stand together.
So let's lace up, step up, and throw down. It's time to shut down Mutiny. Remind them and everyone else, when you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Yeet!
Okay.